Hello guys, this is my first video on YouTube. Please subscribe, like it, press the notification button for more videos that I'll be soon uploading. The name of this video, I've called it AMAXHOSA people in the Bible. I have a lot of reason why I've made this title. So if you are not a AMAXHOSA, please don't be offended. But as long as you are black like me, you might find your history in the Bible. Remember, we were not told our history. They never taught our history, but they taught us only the struggle that our forefathers went through. So as I'll be going with you, taking you through these 8 factors that I'm just going to be browsing them, but as soon as the time goes by, I'll break down the fact and I'll upload the videos of each and every fact. So for now, I'll be just browsing. So factor number 1 is that Adam and Eve were black. The reason why I'm saying this is because when they sinned against God in the Garden of Eden, God has made them clothes out of skin animal. So we were never used on these kind of clothes that I'm wearing today, but our forefathers used to wear the skin animals. But we found out here in South Africa there are some other cultures that are still does that, like Zulus, Xhosas, and etc. Even here in Africa. That is one of the reasons why I'm saying this. That is one of the reasons why I'm saying Xhosas and Zulus and all the cultures that are wearing skin animals and are black like me. Your history in the Bible, guys. So factor number 2 is that the polygamy. Polygamy is that Abraham, we know that in the book of Genesis, Abraham had 3 wives. You come here in South Africa, you found the polygamist, especially in Xhosa and Zulus, they still does that. Factor number 3, the clan names. The clan names, if you are black, you have your clan names. For me, I do have clan names as well, but I know that even God has clan names because he called himself as the God of Abraham, God of Jacob, and God of Isaac. For me, Nungaba, Tuoshe, Umdomlambo. So that is why I am saying that I also relate. Even you guys, you can, even you are watching, if you find yourself that you having the clan names, so you relate on this. Factor number 4, the cases. So if you are checking here in South Africa and you are going around and looking using our common sense, you found that the cases that Israelites had on the Bible, it is still the same cases as South Africans that we are having. Factor number 1, it's the land. Factor number 2, the domination against white and black. Factor number 3 is the slave trade. We know that the slave trade happened here in South Africa. For example, Sarah Batman was a South African. Now they ship him to Europe. So also the last factor, it's a livestock. You know, when they came here, they took our livestock and they made the livestock to belong on them, even the land. So these are the same cases that happen in South Africa. That is a fact, guys. I'm not trying to be racist or what, but it's a fact. It's even in the Bible. Fact number 5. Fact number 5, it's the worship. The way we worship. As Africans, we know that we do worship. If you check on the Bible, the way the Israelites, they worship God, they were using the 3 livestock, of which as South Africans, we are also doing those 3. We are also used to those 3 livestock, such as cow, goat, and the sheep. If we have any ceremony, we use those 3 livestock. of which also the Israelites, they were using those three livestock to worship God and to do sin offering, burnt offering, and the cleansing. Sorry guys. Factor number 6, Jesus is the king. We know that Jesus is the Lion of the tribe of Judah, is the king of the Lion of the tribe of Judah. So if you go to Xhosa and you check our history well, you'll find out our kings are still wearing skin animals. Especially our kings, they are wearing the skin animals of what? Of a lion. So just use common sense, guys. Just use your common sense. So we are also related with Jesus. I can say that because our history, it relates ourselves with him. All right. Factor number 7, circumcision. You know, this part, it's very sensitive to us, but I'm not going to dwell on much in that, and I'm not going to go into details. But the factor number 7 is the circumcision. Abraham did circumcision when he was 99, and also he commanded Israel to do circumcision when they are 8 days old. If you are closer, we do have those 8 days, but I'm not going to dwell much on that. But Abraham, he was 99 and was old, but we are no longer doing that on the 8 days, but we are doing the circumcision when at a certain age. Let's say if you are 18 make to 25, but you must be more than 18 years old. Like if you go to the book of Joshua, in the book of Joshua we find out the Israelites, they did the circumcision also in the mountain, like us, as we are doing the circumcision in the mountain. That's why they could not stop us during this COVID. They could not stop us to do circumcision as Xhosa people. That's why they allowed the Eastern Cape to do circumcision. Because why? You know why? It's in the word. It's written in the Bible. So they cannot stop us from doing circumcision. And also, guess what? The Israelites that did circumcision in the Bible are the same way that we are doing as Xhosa people. Because if you go in the book of Joshua, chapter 5, verse 8, the Bible says, they waited there at the camp until they were healed. You see, like us, we must go before we do circumcision. When you are doing circumcision, we must go to the camp in the mountain and do circumcision, and we stay there until we are healed. So guys, I'm not going to dwell in much in that, but I can say that we are also related. That is factor number 7. Factor number 8 is the last factor. Remember, Joseph, when he was a king in Egypt, he commanded Moses, because he died in Egypt, but he commanded Moses to take his bones to the promised land where God had led them, because Joseph knew that God will take them out of Egypt and gave them the promised land. So he commanded Moses to take his bones with, because he never wanted to be buried in the foreign land. Like us as Xhosa people here in Cape Town, we don't like to be buried here in Cape Town, as we know that we are coming from Eastern Cape. We came here in Cape Town only for work. We call it in Xhosa, we came here to work in Cape Town. But as soon as our mothers, when I was asking my mother, she told me that when she passed away, she don't want to be buried here. She wants to be buried in Eastern Cape. Why? Because it's also doing the word. That is why, guys, I'm saying in my closing that as Xhosa people, even if you are not a Xhosa, but as long as you are black like me, you are related. Please bear with me, guys, as I will be going through explaining in details those facts. But today I was just browsing up, since it's my first video. So please do like, do subscribe, press the notification button, so that you can learn more in our history, because we were never told our history. But all I can say is that don't you dare speak against Bible, but Bible is the book where I found my history. So thank you, guys. Thank you so much.